Just showing you guys my rainbow chard and my snowball cauliflower and green onions. I've got some kale and some mustard greens. So everything's starting to bloom in the garden. Got a lot of rosemary and my Euryops daisies blooming. Just showing you guys a view. And also you can see my little aviary from the last pick. Hope you enjoyed. Hi guys, Brooke with Cali Quail Keepers, and today we're going to be talking about quail poop manure and how awesome it is to be able to raise quail and actually use their manure and break it down in a compost system that's totally easy to use it for your garden and your trees or whatever you want. So one great thing about quail manure is usually you're not going to use antibiotics in your feed, and when you do use antibiotics in your feed, as for chickens and such, that actually kills the microorganisms and the live beneficial bacteria and stuff in the soil. So it's really good to raise quail because you don't need the medicated feed. So that's kind of my recommendation, is to not use medicated feed. Also, I just wanted to talk about nitrogen and carbon and the different ratios you want to use for your composting and your quail poop. So it's recommended that you use 1 part nitrogen, which is quail poop, to 30 parts carbon, which is your dry, and that can be straw or hay or leaves or dried grass, but you never want to use anything that's got like weed seeds in it, because it's going to go straight into your compost and you're just going to put it back on your garden, so that's pointless. So that's one thing I wanted to mention, is the ratios, and the microorganisms really need a good balance of carbon to nitrogen, and if it's not like right on, then they're not going to be active and they're not going to be doing their job. So that's really important to have the ratios right. Again, this is just recommended, but with my pile of quail poop that I put in my compost last year, I literally just threw it in a pile and let it kind of do its thing, and it seems to be working quite well. I'll show you guys a close-up of this, but this stuff is black gold for your garden, okay? And so again, I just use quail poop, and then also some things that might be in this compost is sand from my dust baths, or a little bit of ash that I put in with my dust baths, or I did use in one of my hutches, I did use with my hens the shavings, but you know, it was so minimal, it really wouldn't make a difference in this pile. But oh, this is so fresh, and I'm not kidding you guys, it's black gold, okay? And this is over 6 months now that it's just been sitting here. I haven't watered it. I just, you know, let nature do its job, but obviously it's got some good activity. Let's see, another thing I wanted to mention, looking at my notes here. Oh yeah, so another compound that quail poop has in it is ammonium, which is obviously coming from their urine. And so that's just another compound that is in their quail poop. But I'm serious, you guys, this is so awesome. I've got an area that's like, 5 by 15, something like that. So I'm going to put all this into my garden so it can grow bigger and stronger and healthier and happier. And I'm really looking forward to it. So I'll show you guys a close-up of this. And I hope you guys learned something from this. So take care. See you next time. All right, check this out. I am so ecstatic, you guys.